poem is called On a School of Fish Passing By. Walking down the road, what do I see? Fish, fish, staring straight at me. It's been said before, it's a wonder the world continues to bear and to be. So I wrote this ode so my own soul could know how these fish could possibly feel free to breathe underwater, and why none of them stand on their own 2 feet. I was once in a class of fish where passion was cached and exhausted. They cast off wholly crazy wavelengths as only lazy sonnets. Confused as they could be, waiting on old rules for new feed, while I ate what I pleased, swimming in the greater seas, as opposed to being dipped down a hole, closed off on all 4 walls, that fishbowl misery, where each dollar spent keeps thee within, saved for scholarships meant for smaller fish than me. They memorized unsacred texts and left sex to the greater guests in this fishbowl game, which, may I say, is one I can't even begin to play. So maybe I'm to blame for those enslaved in chains being featured in front of me. And where am I? On the outside, staring into this aquarium. No daring risks, just some very boring fish, which, when I listen to their sentences, I can't describe the pain it puts me in. One day, I decided to take notes, so I wrote down every word they spoke, and in the end, my pen filled a whole entire notebook with just these quotes. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. But love was tough. The work just hurts. So let us swim above the mud and sing to our friends throughout the flood, blub blub, blub blub, until the end. The fish, they sung, while my heart was pumping drum beats. Blood bleeds through these blue veins. What once was new is now the same, so I view this group without true shame. A fish tank full of 1,000 houses all stand on sand, each one of many made of paper and wood with windowed-in moods, and fish, you can see so many different ones, men and women, adults and children, but every one of them fish. Fish in their families, fish in their schools, fish through the famine, fish though they're fools. Some found underground 'cause we got shoved out. The fish pray at least 3 times a day, at nighttime, at daybreak, and in morning glory. They chant, fish, fish, fish. These fish know not what they do, so who's to blame? It's the only thing they were taught to say.